In this video, we're going to show you how to move the rear wheel fender wheel trim right here, this black part, so that you can wrap it in. If you're a DIYer or a wrap shop, one of the first things that you may do is wrap the vehicle in paint protection film, or maybe you're doing a color vinyl or even color PPF. So in that case, a lot of times what shops would do, or even DIYers would do, is they'll get a little bit better coverage by removing some trims. I'm more of a hybrid approach. I like removing certain things if it's not too hard to remove. And I think, in my opinion, in my wrap experience, this is one of those that's very, very easy to remove. So it's one of those things, like even for DIYers, we might recommend it. But of course, we're gonna try to do both options, where we will give you an option where you don't have to remove anything, much more comfortable, but we will also have one where you could remove and get that better coverage. So I already have this removed. What I like to do when I'm explaining these things is show you what I've already removed and then actually showing you how to remove it afterwards, okay? We also have a video on how to remove the front one, so you can take a look at it over there. We'll put the link below. But you can see that there's actually several types of clips. There's mainly two types of clips. You got these push clips that are slightly different. They're fatter, they're black. And then you got these skinnier white clips right here that go all the way around. This one is actually the same as this, but it actually came out all the way. I could remove this and then make it look like that as well. But this is actually a two-part. This goes into like an insert right here. And then this is just lining up with these are pressure clips basically. So with that being said, I got my flashlight right here. I'm just gonna put this one right here. The tools that you'll need is a trim removal tool. These are like for push clips. And then I forget exactly what this is. I'll figure it out. I'll put a link below. You can get it on Amazon. I tape mine so I don't scratch anything. But this is great for removing those white clips, okay? So first off, I like starting from the back end because, I'll show you why. These two clips are much easier to remove than the white clips, okay? So let's go ahead and start with that. You see that? Once I remove it and release it, what you'll see is you can actually start getting access to the others right here. So once you get to it, I'm just gonna show you. These are oftentimes, here's the thing, you could actually pull it, and typically these are very, very strong plastic, and typically they don't actually break. For the most part, I'm sorry if it does, but the good news is these trims aren't too bad. Also, you can get these clips from Rivian as well, and I'll try to find a link and part number. But basically, there's a couple ways. You can actually pull, just like that, kind of like focus, pull straight back. See that? Pull straight back. So I'm kind of getting, I'm not trying to like pull from this angle, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna disform the trim and you don't wanna see any lines or anything like that. So I'm getting it close to the source, right here. Okay, not good on that one. You get it to the source again. There you go. So this is a very successful release. Same thing here. I was able to, you can kind of see the two-part right here, but everything stayed intact. Everything is good. This one came up a little bit, but I'm going to reseat that. You can see that this just kind of reseats just like that. And then this is what I was talking about. These clips right here. These black clips are actually what holds the wheel guard right here. So you don't have to remove that. Now you can get access to this part and also the rear quarter panel right here. So now you get better coverage. Make sure you put this away in a safe spot, and that is how you remove the rear wheel one, the trim. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments below. Coming up with a lot of Rivian R2 content in the next few weeks. So make sure you click on that subscribe button. We're gonna try to have a lot of content and educational and just wrap content just for you. Click on that subscribe. We'll see you later.